Bagfuel, baby.
Put it out.
It seems like the battle rappers have done well for you. Like my guy Surf, I've known him for years.
So I was gonna get to that next.
One to me, like,
I was gonna get to that next. So Surf was really the one that catapulted the whole platform.
Yeah.
You know, because he had
Surf,
from
bro.
NBA players to freaking tennis stars to UFC fighters, bro.
Yeah. I don't want, this girl's married, but there was this one WNBA chick, she was throwing this nigga thirst, yo. And I said,
but
yo, that's what he know her.
I know she was married.
Yeah, oh, she's married now. That's all I
but it was that episode that catapulted the platform because
100%.
Because when
he went.
The story with Surf, and a lot of people don't know, when he came out of jail, when he came out of jail, we already had invited him to the show. And when he came down to Connecticut, he was still puffy. You could tell he just came home. Just came home. And we said action, right? At that time, it was like, I had one cameraman, my man K, shout out to K, and we said action, and we're rolling because me and his management was the one talking, not me and Surf.
Yeah.
So me and his management had an understanding that he was gonna rap. We said action, and I started introducing the show.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, yo, the beat is for you. You're supposed to rap. He's like, nah, I'm not rapping. I ain't got no raps. I just came home. I'm like, whoa. So I looked at the manager, he looked at me, so we had a weird moment. And it kind of was just like, yo, at the end, we talked, we did the interview. He's like, yo, I got something for y'all though. I promise y'all.
That was something.
He's like, yo, y'all give me, I think he said 2 weeks. No, he said like 3 weeks. Y'all give me 2 to 3 weeks. I got something for you, I promise. And we never put that interview out. I never put that interview out.
Even to this day?
To this day, I got the interview still to this
That'd
day.
be gold,
and again,
man.
he was puffy. You could tell.
Nah,
I kept all of it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not, you know, it wasn't really popping. He wasn't prepared for that.
That makes sense.
I don't know why that whole day transpired how it transpired, but he made it down there. At least he came out. But we didn't put it out. Now when he came back, that's when he looped up with him. I think I was in China at the time, handling some business. But
what was that like, C's? Because that's a moment. That shit is like it's probably considered like one of the top 10 freestyles of an artist, period.
Period, yeah.
Now, on all platforms. I ain't just gonna say just Yaz, you know what I mean?
Nah, facts, all the time. I think it was such a genuine moment. You know what I mean? Like, we was outside talking about conspiracies, like, we was just kicking it type shit. And then it was like, all right, y'all ready? Like, it's time to do the freestyle.
Yeah.
So we go inside, we do the freestyle, and I'm next to him, he's rapping, and it's one of them shits you don't know it hits you until after. So he's rapping for a while. Like, to the point that one of the cameras go down. Like, on his side, I'm looking at it, nigga, like, he looking at me like, yo.
That's in the trench. We was in trenches, man.
Yeah, in the trenches.
Bro.
So that angle goes
Camera
out.
going out, right in the middle of
camera
it. Goes out. It's crazy.
But it was so pure, you know, you couldn't stop him. So after, you could kind of hear it in my voice when I'm done. And I was just kind of like, yo, y'all heard that shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all feel the energy in this?
Yeah. It was all, he said that organically.
Yeah, like, I was like, yo,
the energy was different.
What just happened? And then it just took off. It went crazy, man. I think we didn't make a post for about a month.
At least 7 weeks.
So this is what people don't understand about this freestyle thing. And we really I appreciate you inviting us to do this interview, but I really want people to understand, like, we really do this freestyle shit. It ain't just a group of niggas setting up cameras and like, we hold this shit dear to us.
So
like,
there's a lot of that.
There's a lot of that happening. And I say all of that to say what I'm about to say. When we do these episodes, we could easily be content thirsty, right? To try to just post content.
High volume.
High volume. We could even try to, in moments like Surf's situation, right? There's content I could have put out that he allowed me to put out. I didn't put out because it didn't look good for him. There's freestyles that we done that we had to hold on to make sure the rapper is straight before we could put it out. A lot of platforms, these be just numbers for them. Like, niggas went through, I had a, shout out to Lee Ford, Free Lee Ford, he's locked up right now. He called me on the day he got, we were supposed to do his freestyle. He called me on that day and said, yo, big bro, I just got shot. I'm like, nigga, what you calling me for? Go to the hot. Get yourself situated. What you calling me for? He's like, yo, what I got to say, I have to get this off my chest. And it's that important to people. These freestyles be that important to them. And we're not just here setting up camera for us to just take your content and just put it out. We care for this shit just as you do. The time you took, whatever pain you're putting into your verse that you're writing, we care for it just as much as you do. Now I say all that to say we get so much content now in this hip hop world that people go away from giving a fuck about what it originally was about. You know, it's about the people that's sitting on your camera, the people that's giving you this content. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect these niggas. You gotta respect what they're even giving you because this is what's driving your platforms. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, not to get long-winded, but I just wanted to make a point out of that because it happened with the Surf situation. That freestyle took a while for us to even put it out because we were going back. That's what we do with everybody. We go back and forth, make sure you straight. Yo, this is a good time. When it gotta make sure it's momentum by your album.